Hello, and welcome back for the final chapter. I said I would do it. I never doubted me. But thank you so much. This has been a really fun time. Feels good to be finishing this book. But got my water. And we've got our book. So, let's jump back in. This is upside down. Now, let's jump back in to chapter 39 of The Legend of Luke by Brian Jacques. Milk-white mist covered the land up to the height of a tall elm tree. Early dawn silence lay over Redwall Abbey, disturbed only by muted birdsong from afar. It was an hour after dawn. Skipper and Bella leaned on the north battlements with Gauntlet between them. Keeping a paw behind the little mouse, Bella cautioned him. "Stay away from the battlement edge. Your mum will have a word or two to say if I let you fall." Gauntlet stamped his paws in frustration, peering into the blanket of mist. "When'll my daddy be coming back, Skip?" Skipper sat the tiny fellow on his shoulder, out of harm. "Oh, don't you fret, mate. He'll come back soon now. Maybe later on when the mist lifts." Gauntlet tugged the otter's ear. "Phew! You say that all the time, every day, Skip." Columbine's voice sounded from the lawn below. "Hello, Bella? Skip? Where are you?" "Up here, marm. West corner of the north wall." Columbine came up the wall steps, carrying a tray which she placed on the wall. "Gracious, you three are up here early today. Surely there's not much point yet with all this autumn mist out. Gauntlet, shouldn't you still be in your bed?" No, it's my turn to watch for Daddy. Miss Bell and Skip helping me. My daddy come home soon, you see." Bella stroked her son's head fondly. Columbine stroked her son's head fondly. "Yes, I'm sure he will. Oh, look, the mist is turning gold. Come and have some breakfast now. The sun will burn all this mist away before too long." Columbine stayed on the ramparts with them, still surrounded by the cocoon of golden autumnal mist. They ate bowls of hot oatmeal with fresh berries and honey. With otters howling and shrews pushing, the skiff honeysuckle slid over the ditch and out of West Mossflower's trees onto the path. It was the same spot where Trimp had met Ferdy and Cogs a season before. Gonf called through the mist to Martin. "Hoist the sail, matey!" Furmo shook his head at the mouse thief. "What do you want the sail spread for, matey? We're in a fog, and there ain't a feather of breeze anywhere to stir the sail." Taking a brightly colored Gaussum headband, Gonf bound it about his brow. He climbed to the prow and struck a pose. "You and the breeze can do what you like, Lug-a-Lug, but if I'm coming home, then I'm going to arrive in style. Eh, man?" His friend joined him in the prow, drawing his sword and pointing it forward in an equally heroic pose. "Right, mate. Let's go home." Furmo nodded admiringly at the pair. "That's the way, crewmates. Come on, every beast. We'll grease the wheels, comb our whiskers, and haul the ropes and sing our friends home every bit of the way. You all know Journey's End? Trimp, you take the top harmony. I'll do the baritone and Garraway on the bass. 1, 2, 3. Away the honeysuckle rolled down the path, with her crew pulling the head ropes, 2 tribes of otters and a tribe of Gaussum crowding around to push. Martin, Gonf, Danny, and Trimp, the original 4 who had set out from the Abbey, all standing in the prow. Krar perched on the masthead, keeping a firm grip on Chugger, who still considered himself captain. Now the sun was beginning to thin the mist. They could see through it. As they rounded a bend of a grove of oaks, the singing suddenly died, and the honeysuckle rolled to a halt. Every beast looked up and saw Redwall. Floating above the golden mist, like a vision from some wondrous dream, South Gable reared to the soft blue skies, with the weather vane standing proud atop the dusty rose-colored sandstone buttresses. It was a magical, breathtaking sight. For one awestruck moment they all stood, gazing dumbly. Then a mighty cheer broke out. Dinny chuckled proudly through tears he was unable to check. "Yonder be my home." Gonflet sprang from Skipper's shoulders onto the northwest corner battlement, which was higher than the rest. Skipper held out his paws for the little mouse to jump back down again. "Come off of there, matey. You can't see anything yet in the mist." Columbine sensed something. She looked up at her son. "Gonflet, what is it?" "I hear him, Mama. Listen, Daddy comes home, listen!" Faintly at first, but growing in volume, the sound of many beasts singing reached the wall tops. Bella scrambled up to the battlements and laughed aloud with joy. "There's a ship coming down the path! A ship! Would you believe it, friends? I see them! I see them!" High into the sunny morning the song rang out. Marching home, jolly friend, traveling on until our journey's end. So away with all your fears, smile with me, forget those tears. The road was long and dusty, we survived and arrived. Tramp, 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 lay your head down where you camp. It ain't your home or fireside. Tramp, 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 moorlands dry or forest damps, sharing together side by side. Marching home, jolly friend, o'er each highland, round each river's bend. Keep your chin up in the rain, soon we'll be back home again. Though my paws are worn and weary, never fear. Oh, my dear, left to right, onward, mate, by day or night. Lean on my shoulder now, old friend. Left to right, gray the day or sunlight bright, until we reach our journey's end. Marching home. Bella's shouts boomed like thunder over the lawns. "Rouse yourselves, Redwallers, they're back! Turn out the cooks! Open the gates! They've come back home!" As Ferdy and Cogs flung the outer gates wide, Columbine allowed Gonflet to dash off and meet the ship. He was swept aboard and lifted onto his father's shoulders. Ferdy and Cogs, still in their nightshirts, held the outer gates wide open. With all the creatures of Redwall pushing it, the skiff Honeysuckle sailed regally inside, halting in the center of the main lawn. Gonf leapt down, with Gonflet still on his shoulders, and swept Columbine up and hugged her tight. "Your Prince of Mouse Thieves has returned, milady!" Chaotic greetings broke out everywhere. "Oh, Dinny, our faithful formole, how we missed you, my friend! Welcome home, welcome home!" "Thank ye, Miss Bell. I missed ye too. I greatly, though I lasted 4 words, ma'am." "Uncle Warthorn, it's you, ain't it?" "Well, rip me rudder, so it is. Don't tell me you're Bargood sons. Look at the size of you both. What were you fed on, boulders and logs? Forget Warthorn, call me Skip. And come meet Mabry and Catkin. I thinks they're your cousins, but I'll let you know when I works it out." "Ferdy, Cogs, hello, it is me." "Why, is Miss Trimp, you look taller, I think." "Aye, and prettier as ever. Good to have you back, my dear." "Hi, my name Chug. Only a little squiggle, but lots of trouble." "Me called Gonflet. Lots of trouble too, Chug." "Hi there, Skip. Whoop are you? Let go those 2 bullies and shake your otterkin's paw, you old rascal." "Ha ha! Garraway Bullo! Me old heart's delight. Come here, my second cousin twice removed and long-tailed on your grandma's side." Amid the shouting and laughing, his old friends were reunited and new ones made. A small stooped figure leaned on a blackthorn stick, shuffled across the lawn. Every beast made way for Abbess Germain. Maybury and Catkin hurried forward, assisting her to the Honeysuckle's prow, where Martin stood waiting to meet her. Drawing his sword, he knelt, laying it at the old mouse's footpaws. "Martin of Redwall," she smiled. "You have returned to us, my friend." "Aye, Mother Abbess. It was a long journey, a long and eventful summer. I am happy to be back at Redwall." The Abbess Germain waved her stick at the strange craft standing in the middle of the lawn, with a great goshawk perched on its prow. "An eventful summer indeed, Martin. What is all this?" "That is Logolog Furmo's skiff Honeysuckle, named after his good wife, ma'am. Yonder noble bird is Crowwood Watcher, a valiant fighter and great friend to us. These shrews are Gowsome, And we have with us 2 tribes of otters, the tribes of Queen Getaway Bullo and the brothers Fulgrim and Tungro. Abbess Germain silenced Martin by raising her paw. Enough. You will confuse my old mind if you carry on further, Martin. Welcome, welcome to you all, and peace be with you. May you find happiness and joy within Redwall Abbey. If there is anything you need from me or my Redwallers, please do not hesitate to ask for it. In the brief silence which followed this announcement, the old hare confronted the abbess with a courteous, though slightly creaky bow. Beauclair Feathering Soul Cosfortingham at your service, ma'am. I was wondering what if perchance you had maybe a slight begging pardon, of course. Germain nodded. She understood him completely. I take it you are hungry, Mr. Cosfortingham. Beau nodded eagerly, still stammering. Quite. Thank you, Mom. I may have a little, shall we say, peckish. Smiling broadly, the abbess took his paw. I never knew a hare who was not hungry, sir. We have been preparing since the back end of summer for such an event, and we have plenty enough for every beast, including you, sir. Is everything ready, Bella? The badger mother nodded, pointing toward the orchard. By the time the mist has risen completely, cooks, servers, cellar hogs, help us to your stations for the feast. A mighty cheer arose into the autumn morn as the Redwall helpers hurried off to the kitchen for their trolleys. Paw in paw, all the guests strolled off behind them, chatting animatedly about the prospect of Redwall hospitality. A feast? What? There's enough for all this lot. What? Sir, you ain't never been to Redwall feast. There be enough good victuals to keep twice this year number a going for a full season, aye. Ahoy, Ferdy! Wait till you see old Cra take to the victuals. That bird'll make you look like a dibbon at table. We'll see about that, Gonf. What about yon hare? Oh, don't even ask, matey. His name should have been Famine, not Feathering Soul. Don't sit next to him. I sit by you, Gonflet. We eats everything up, eh? Oh, yes, but later. Chug, come with me. We pinch a pies off the windowsills. They still be cooling. Looks like you've got double trouble there, Miss Columbine. You could be right, Skip. Treble trouble if you count Gonf. But better the trouble that we know, now that they're home safe and sound. Oh, marm. Bain't it be a wonderful word? Extract from the Journal of Germain, Mother Abbess of Redwall. It is winter now, a time for sitting around the fire in Cavern Hole and storytelling on long dark evenings. By the next time winter arrives, our abbey will be completely built. Never have we had so many welcome and useful guests. This beautiful desk I am sitting at was made by the tribe of Tungro, as is all our furniture. What wonderfully skilled craftsbeasts those otters are. His brother Fulgrim is to stay here and live with us. He and Skipper have become inseparable. Many of our guests will stay permanently. It gives me great joy. They are good, hard-working creatures. Trimp and Chugger are now part of Gonf's family. How could they not be happy with 2 such as our Prince of Mouth Thieves and his lovely wife Columbine? Every beast here says that I still have many seasons in front of me. I hope so. Redwall is such a joyous place to be. I look forward each morning to breakfast with my close companions, Verg and Beau. I wish I could have gone sea roving with them in my younger seasons. What adventures they have had. Martin seems to have regained his old zest for life. He's not the troubled warrior any more. It was a wondrous tale he had to tell, both of himself and his brave father Luke. It was also very sad at times. But does not sadness mingle with joy to make us grow fully into the creatures we are? Strangest of all, though, he showed me something from a beaded linen bag which belonged to his poor mother. It was a woven tapestry of his grandsire, who was also called Martin. The picture is of a mouse in armour bearing a great sword. I was amazed. It looked like Martin himself to the very life, though he said to me that it reminded him greatly of Luke, his father. Columbine has had a lovely idea. She thinks the picture might form a centerpiece for a big tapestry which would some day hang in the great hall. When I look at the picture, I know it is our Martin. I think he and his ancestors have always been warriors, champions, whose spirits exist to inspire good, honest creatures. Martin has also done a remarkable thing. He has decided to give up his sword and live a life of peace. He has done so much to help found our abbey that no creature would deny him the right to do this. The goshawk, Crow Woodwatcher, has hidden the sword where Martin directed him to put it. The only hint he gave of the great sword's location was to me and no other. These are his words. Above where autumn's mists do rise, where I beheld with mine own eyes, my dream, my vision hovering there, one morn upon old moss flowers' air. Then he said a strange thing to me, which I will tell you. I stand here in this world alone, no kin of mine to take the sword, no son or daughter of my own, a bitter and a sad reward. But Redwall in its hour of need will bring forth one to follow me. To that one, valiant indeed, I leave a warrior's legacy. Then he would talk no more of such matters. Now, if I want to find him, I have only to follow the sound of our abbey babes, the Dibbins, laughing and playing. Martin will be there, joining in with them. Gonf, too. They are both enjoying new-found happiness, though I doubt our Prince of Mouse Thieves ever really grew up. Perhaps Martin is making up for the lost seasons of his youth. Who knows? It does every Redwaller's heart good to see him thus. Well, my friends, I am tired now. That is the privilege of an old abbess, burdened with so many long seasons. I will go down to Cavern Hole and sit in my big chair by the fire with a blanket on my lap. There I can listen to the songs and the stories, and watch the young ones dance and play, drink some hot cordial, and drift off into a warm sleep, while winter reigns outside in the night. I won't say good-bye to you, because one evening you may drop by and share this good life with us. You know you are always welcome at Redwall Abbey, and all you need to bring with you is a ready smile and an open heart. Germaine, Abbess of Redwall. And that concludes The Legend of Luke. Thank you so much for joining me for this story. I know it took a while. A lot of life happened in the last amount of time. I do hope you enjoyed the story. I know I did. I have ideas for what to do next, but they won't start until the new year, so stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed the story, there are links to support in the description, but do whatever you want. Thank you so much for joining me tonight and for this story. I hope you have a wonderful time. Stay safe. Be well. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.